Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
Hey everybody, this is Josh, and here we have Game 3 in a best-of-5 series for the Kaspersky New Year's StarCraft 2 Invitational being played between Liquid Ret. Actually, not Liquid Ret, this is in fact oGsTOP. He is playing on Liquid Ret's account because this game is being played on the North American server. oGsTOP, Red Terran, bottom of Lost Temple. His opponent today is going to be oGs, which is actually being manned by oGsZenio, and both of these guys are very, very good South Korean players on the team oGs. Obviously, they are teammates, and they're playing against each other in this invitational tournament for some money. First place in this tournament will receive $800 American. So that's what they're playing for, and both of these guys have had really good showings in the GSL tournaments so far as well, and it is very exciting to watch them play from time to time. Zenio is actually one of my favorite Zergs these days because he is just doing quite well for himself. And Top, I haven't seen a ton of games from him, but seems to be quite solid as well. So far, he's only shown us one build order in this TVZ matchup, though, and that is 2 barracks very quickly into 2 factories, and then sort of build whatever he needs to counter whatever Zenio's building at that point. Last time we saw lots of Marauders and tanks to deal with roaches, and then the Mutalisks ended up owning his face off. So oGsTOP knows what Zenio is capable of. Zenio knows what Top is fond of doing. We are at close flying positions again, just like on Metalopolis that last game, so we'll see what happens in regards to that position, and it looks like Zenio is going to do a fast expand here before this SCV can even show up. If you notice, Top actually built a barracks down here on the bottom of his cliff to allow that run distance for his Marines to be shortened. That means, in my head, oGsTOP is going to be doing the exact same build that we saw the first 2 games, and probably means that in Zenio's head too, so he's going to drop that spawning pool quite quickly and hope that he can defend against this. A second SCV is coming now to this area. He's going to try and drop a bunker here in this region before the creep actually spreads out there. Spawning pool almost getting halfway done there. First SCV does show up. He builds his bunker back a bit. Zenio, of course, can see this with his Overlord. He knows what's going on. Going to send this drone to try and kill off this SCV. He's actually going to send 3 drones to try and kill off these SCVs. Actually going to send 7 drones here to just chase them the hell away. Zenio does not want to mess with another bunker rush, so he's going to try and kill these SCVs and the single Marine before it becomes a problem. And the spawning pool is given enough time to actually complete here. If you look at the production tab, it's almost done. There's a single Marine here against a bunch of drones. Lings are being produced right away, though. Still no bunker completed, and that is, of course, the largest problem to deal with is when that bunker gets finished, those Marines can just hop in there and kill off Zerglings and drones very, very quickly and easily. So he's going to continue taking shots at this bunker. Probably wants to try and kill this SCV off there. He does get the surround. Hasn't lost a drone yet, which is quite a good thing to note. This bunker is going to continue to be built by this SCV. It looks kind of weird since he's just jabbing the air, but now we see some Lings are out. Should be able to stop this SCV from finishing. No, he actually does finish the bunker and goes down immediately after. He's going to kill this reinforcing Marine. He doesn't get the kill either, so he's going to lose a couple of Lings and potentially some drones as they run away. But the SCVs were dealt with, so unless Top sends another one, all Zenio has to do really is get about a dozen Lings. This Queen actually will help immensely as well to take out this bunker and these remaining 4 Marines. And Top, of course, at any time can just leave and salvage the bunker for no cost to himself, or for a refund, actually, a refund for that bunker's price. And we saw that first barracks now lifted into the main. He did not build a second one, though, so it looks like he's not committing. The fact that he didn't get his bunker up is probably quite disheartening to him. And did you see that armory coming up already after that factory? Not a second factory, just straight to the armory, so it looks like Thor drop might be a potential choice for oGsTOP here on Lost Temple. And yeah, these 4 Marines just dip in and out of that thing while the Spinecrawler continues to build. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to kill that off. He does manage to snag a Marine kill right there. Now the bunker is being salvaged, so oGsTOP just going to have his Marines run on home, save their lives for now. That armory nearly complete. Getting some more supply depots, as Thors do cost a lot of supply. Tech Lab coming up on that factory. Zenio looks like he's going to sack an Overlord perhaps here soon to get a look at what Top is doing beyond the bunker rush. Roach Warren coming up first this time instead of a Baneling Nest, and we've seen that before on Zelnaga Caverns. He hasn't built this gas. He built this gas first just because this cliff is here and this is more prone to attack. First Hellion coming out now. Pre-igniter upgrade not being researched. Instead, we do see a Thor in the production tab coming out of that single factory with the tech lab. And top doing something a little different this time. We'll see if the Thor actually pays off for him or not. And I don't think that Overlord actually got a good look at anything. He's going to send this other one from the south east here to try and see what's going on. Command center is being built. Hellion has arrived here at oGsZenio's base, but didn't actually get any kills. All the Lings just surrounded it there, pinned it for the Spinecrawler to jab away at it, and the Queen, of course, helped as well. So this Overlord, ballsy, brave Overlord, gonna see this command center being built. 3 Marines move in now to try and take it out. Of course, they are going to be able to... Oh, he wants to hide this, yes. He wants to hide that Thor, although the armory is now exposed. Zenio has seen the armory. He did not want it, Zenio to see that this Thor has already been completed. Now this single medevac's coming out, so we can see the Thor drop that is about to take place. 2 more barracks being built right now, so the Thor drop acting as pretty much just a diversion while top switches gears and goes mass bios. Would like to see an engineering bay, of course, for some more upgrades. A Viking coming out now. Wouldn't be surprised if he built 3 or 4 Vikings to start roaming around the map, killing off Overlords. It looks like top is going for a pin Zenio in his base strategy. I'm not sure if Zenio responded very quickly. He is getting a lair up and a Spinecrawler here. The Spinecrawler would be better suited if it were closer to this Thor, though. Of course, the Thor can just pew away at it from the cliff. He's forced to cancel that Spinecrawler, and now Overlords are under attack from this huge range. And now the hatchery is under attack. This is why the Thor drop is so freaking popular. You can hit the hatchery from the edge because the range on the Thor is just so good. Marines drop now to kill off Overlords that provide vision for the low ground. It's just such a sick tactic, and it's really easy to do. This SCV is actually repairing this Thor up as well, so he's going to get a boatload of kills. This Overlord is going to go down soon, trying to provide vision, and the Lings, of course, are helpless to do anything. Roaches are the only unit that can really help here, aside from Queens and Spinecrawlers. This hatchery, I don't see how it's going to be able to live. The SCV is still alive, should be able to repair that Thor back up. He just needs to get started. There he does do it. This hatchery, of course, cannot be healed except for Queens, and I don't see any Queens in the area for transfusions. So this Thor is going to get right back up to full, take the last few shots on this hatchery, and it's going to be nasty. So it looks like Zenio's trying to do a little bit of a counterattack. He got a few hits on that orbital command, but he's not going to be able to do anything at this ramp when these Marauders and Thor come out here to defend against that. So Liquid Ret, actually oGsTOP, repairing that Thor back up. Going to be able to just plop him down and finish off this hatchery, I believe. Do actually have to force your attacks. Oh, actually he's going after drones and picks up again. What has Zenio been doing here? He's getting ventral sacks. That is one of several responses that Zerg can do to try and stop this. He's bringing Overlords in here to try and act as meat shields for this Thor. One Thor can't really kill that many Overlords very quickly, and of course, when you have them in a big flock like that, they will be able to provide vision for these roaches. And the Thor grabs another kill and is continuing to be repaired. Another roach moves in. Doesn't manage to die. 340 health left on this hatchery. And Spinecrawler now in place as well. So top needs... It actually probably would be a pretty wise decision if he was able to just sneak in there, kill that hatchery, and ignore those Overlords and Roaches and drones and just try and get this hatch kill. Because it is still just... if it's not dead, there's no reason to attack it over and over. Zenio is still getting the benefit from all these drones mining. And the Thor again shooting at Overlords. Is he hitting the hatchery? Yes, he is hitting the hatchery. Only 240 health left on that thing. If he actually manages to kill it, it'll be quite good, but there's so many roaches here now able to defend against this. Viking still roaming around. Oh, he's going to have perfect timing to see this hatch go down. Too bad for oGsZenio, unless he cancels that hatch and moves it somewhere. Top is now aware of that. So this Thor still in the green health here. He just needs a couple more shots on this hatch to be able to take it down, but all these Roaches and Overlords here providing vision. Zenio is not going to let that happen, I don't think. Now ventral sacks are completed, so we've got some Roaches and Lings loaded up in here. Going to be able to take out this SCV for at least. If he does target it, it looks like he's going for those Marines first. Going to be able to kill those off. The SCV runs away to the left side here. These Overlords still have plenty of health. Could have kept those Roaches there, but I believe that single Thor would actually be able to kill off all those Roaches. So now he's going back to town on these drones, up to 13 kills now. There's 14, 15, 16. Kills an Overlord there with his missiles. The single Thor taking out one Roach at a time. That was a bit of a silly attack, but a drop happened. Oh my goodness, a drop tried to happen, but oGsTOP responded to it very quickly. I don't believe actually anything even happened there. He's still trying to defend his natural hatchery here. 274 health left on that guy. And he's going to pick up some roaches and lings here to finally get rid of this threat once and for all. But oGsTOP just picks him up in his medevac and runs away. There's no anti-air here still for Zenio. And he actually, oGsTOP didn't build any more Vikings, which is surprising. Still got that one with 2 kills under his belt. Looks like Zenio's at 115 supply, Top at 116, so both of these players are very, very even still. Zenio's got all his resources, basically all his army loaded up into these overlords here, and oGsTOP is going to try and destroy this hatchery from the cliff as well, but this drop here should ward it away, if not kill it. And it looks like the medevac is too quick for him once again. Viking coming in now to try and kill more overlords. Like I said earlier, the only anti-air Zenio even has are those queens, and this overlord could very well go down with 2 roaches inside it if he's not careful. He does unload everything just to protect himself there. One more shot from that Viking would be able to kill this overlord if Top focuses it. There it goes, and Zenio is supply blocked for just about 1 second before that next overlord comes out. If Top would just focus on a single overlord at a time, he'd be able to get some kills. Now Mulisks are starting to come out for Zenio. He did manage to get that spire up. This overlord almost went down as well. Another overlord kill for oGsTOP here. Zenio just built like a million overlords just so he doesn't get blocked again. Several Mutalisks out now, going to be able to finish off that Viking, keep his overlords safe. Going to be building more Mutalisks and Zerglings for the time being. It looks like Top wants to expand again. He's got a command center nearly finished. He's been building tanks and marines for a while though. Here we see his main attack force, actually a lot of Thors mixed in there as well. So Zenio, even though he does have a sizable army, I'm not sure he's gonna have what it takes to kill off all these marauders, tanks, Thors, and marines. Gonna try and take out the destructible rocks here and go for that high yield. Zenio just half a step behind, able to start taking out his own rocks. Looks like Top's rocks are gonna go down first, so he can expand there with this fresh command center. But it won't take long. Yeah, Zenio's already got his rocks down as well. Just needs to send a drone over there and go ahead and expand. He's on 3 bases already. Let's check the income tab. Zenio is ahead by 20 workers. Should be seeing a large mineral difference. Yes, gas is about the same, but geez, that's